have you yet?
No, we have not had Frage on.
Yeah, we'll make sure he comes by because he's the man responsible for our Greco-Roman program. He's been with us over a decade. He took a program that was, competitive internationally and turned us into one of the best in the world, including a world team title in 2007. And the reason that happened is because of events like this, where our young athletes learned. We've moved on up to 60 here. Ryotaro and Matsumoto is going up against Chad Vandiver.
8th in the World Championships last year.
Yeah, Vandiver, he was actually started on a different team today, and they switched him over here when there was, some adjustments in the team. That's what's good about this kind of tournament. It's laid back. It's not going to determine.
There is no team championship.
No, because you don't wrestle all 7 teams. So, I think the key will be which team, if any, go undefeated here. And the United States has one of the 3 undefeated teams that are going to head into that last session. So.
No score, minute 5 remaining, first period. Here at 60 kilos. This is round number 6 of the Kit Carson Cup.
It's actually going a lot quicker than I thought it would. We looked at the schedule.
A lot quacker?
Quicker.
I will call you out on such things.
Yeah, I know.
Our fans back home have to know Gary likes ducks.
Not really. That's the University of Oregon, and they didn't do a very good job with wrestling.
And you were absolutely correct. So we'll have to get Larry.
I am not a duck fan.
We'll have to get Larry Nugent to follow that lead.
That's how I follow football. Is I only root for teams that have wrestling. So basketball as well. When we do the Final Four thing for basketball, I never win. But
the thing is, Duke has wrestling. So Duke and Carolina have wrestling. So you've probably done pretty well in these basketball pools over the years.
At times.
At times. Yeah, Cincinnati and Louisville, on the other hand.
It's scary I said the B word. I don't think I'm going to do that again.
Well, I know we're not rooting for Duquesne from here on out. That's for sure. 30 seconds to go here in the first period. Vandiver down. Trying to prevent any extra scoring, and it's not going to happen as the gut wrench is going to score 2 points for Matsumoto. Take a 2-0 lead. The international teams have really not had much trouble against our, less experienced teams scoring from the top position. And even some of our experienced wrestlers have not had the best success at scoring from the top position. So,
well, and you'll see the longer these guys stay in the Greco program, the better they are in the mat wrestling. We have some great coaches here in the United States that are closing the gap. Our Greco team got good through some really spirited wrestling, great conditioning. They'd break their opponents physically out there and emotionally and mentally. And along the way, we've really gotten better in technique, and it's still something on the developmental teams like this junior university team where we're going to have guys still working on learning some of the technical skills they need to succeed at this level. Coming out for the second period here. Vandiver against Matsumoto. What have you thought about this Japanese squad?
Pretty impressive, honestly. I think they're real good from top.
They usually bring a pretty good group out here for the Schultz tournament. All styles. Some years they bring some women Japanese wrestlers that, of course, they're the power in women's wrestling. But they also have good individuals that compete in both men's freestyle and men's Greco. So over the course of the 12 years of the Schultz tournament, we've had a number of Japanese athletes do very well out here.
Had to correct some audio settings there, Mr. Abbott.
So what do you think? You want Frazier?
Yeah, let's talk with Frage.
All right, let me see if he'll come on over.
Go get Frage. I actually see him in the office a lot more, so. So 3-0 lead for Matsumoto here as Gary is going to get Steve Frazier for us. We'll talk a little bit of Greco. Well, actually, we'll talk a lot of bit of Greco. Nothing yet. Both on their feet on the edge. There you see Gary and Frazier in off your screen. Hey, kids, guess what? It's USA Wrestling Steve Frazier joining the broadcast.
Hi.
How you doing, how you doing, Frazier?
Good.
But right now, we've got a 3-1 lead for Ryotaro Matsumoto over Chad Vandiver. So, Coach, you oversee everything pretty much Greco here at USA Wrestling and at the Olympic Training Center. What are your thoughts on the performances here at the Kit Carson Cup so far?
Well, I'm enjoying the performances so far. I mean, this is a great tournament for us to work on our developing our athletes and getting them the matches that they need, the international experience that they need. So the tournament itself we're really excited about because they're going to get 4 matches no matter what, win or lose, and that's a good thing. And then as far as our skill performance today, we're seeing we got to improve in a lot of areas for sure. Some guys are wrestling very well, so we're pretty happy about some guys. Brandon Rupp was one of them.
Yeah, beat the monster from China. Now, one thing that we did notice is the international teams have really done a very good job at scoring and topping their parterre offense, where our younger developmental squads and maybe the inexperienced guys really need to learn to defend, I guess, until the final whistle. What technical and tactical things are you going to try to approach, at least during this Olympic cycle, with the guys that's down from our developmental squad to the more experienced with the WCAP and the Minnesota Storm and Sunkist?
Well, the name of the game is one of the names of the game is part.